And so help us sort of sort out who these people are. What do we know about these independent-minded voters?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think we got a little bit of data, a little bit of insight into that. Chuck Todd and our political team looked at our recent poll here, our most recent NBC poll, and found out first a question of where the persuadable, at least potentially persuadable voters are most likely to be here. You see sort of different urban core in a city, in a suburb, in a rural area. You see, actually, it's the outer suburbs, it's the exurbs where you're most likely to find the voters who are sort of up for grabs in this election. You can see 43% of them in outer suburbs. How do you define voters who are up for grabs? Well, it's voters who are sort of sending mixed signals on some of the key questions we ask in the poll. So let me take you through. Again, looking at these outer suburbs in particular, it's a couple things that would favor the Democrats, at least on paper here. These are voters who, by a slight majority, say they want the Trump investigations to continue. They're with the Democrats on that. They disapprove of the Dobbs decision, the Supreme Court ruling on abortion. They're with, by and large, the Democrats on that. But they're not top to bottom with the Democrats because there are some issues here where they're with the Republicans. They favor the idea of a Republican-controlled Congress. They disapprove by a wide margin of Joe Biden's handling of the economy. So it's sort of a clash of, hey, they're with the Democrats a little bit, they're with the Republicans a little bit. Which of those is going to sort of win out at the end of the day? And the kinds of districts we're talking about here, when you say outer suburbs, give you an example here. One that we'll be looking at closely on election night. This is the 7th District of Michigan. Alyssa Slotkin, she's a Democratic incumbent. She was elected in that blue wave of 2018. The district has changed a little bit because of redistricting, but under his current lines, you take a look at this here. Biden won under these lines by a single point in 2020. It had been Trump by 4 points in 2016. So you saw that movement of Trump +4 to Biden +1. This is the kind of district that incorporates exactly what we're talking about here. Outer suburbs, sort of conflicted voters. This is a classic definition, I think, on election night of a bellwether district.